people had been lined up and shot.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today is Mystery Makeup Monday, and as always I'm just going to be doing my normal makeup while telling you a story about true crime. So let's get straight into the video. So I'm just going to put my hair back out of my face. Okay, so today's case is the Carnegie Deli Massacre. Oh, stay there. So this happened in 2001. So for those of you who have not heard of this story before, basically it happened in New York above a deli, obviously in an apartment, and it was owned by Jennifer Stahl. Now, she was basically like a washed up actress, so she was just doing acting jobs as and when she could. She actually had a role in Dirty Dancing. That's really cool, like that is quite an achievement. And to work with Patrick Swayze as well, I loved that film. But she wasn't happy with her income. Obviously acting jobs, when you're extras and stuff, you don't get paid as much as the big stars, so she was like, I need to make more money and more income. So in New York, marijuana is legal now. Back in the day it wasn't. If you've not been to New York, there's weed shops everywhere. I've been and I love New York. What am I looking for? Here's this one. So she wanted to make a bit of money on the side, basically, and she was selling high-end weed, and she'd sell this in her flat above this deli. But barely any on this one. So yeah, she started to sell weed in her apartment just for a bit of extra income, and this was high-end drugs, so people who visited her would basically ask her for the menu. Like, she had a weed menu for like all the high-end shit and stuff, and she just didn't think she would ever be in trouble, you know. She thought it was safe. Little does she know, on May the 10th in 2001, 5 people were shot in her apartment, including herself, by 2 men who she actually knew. So there was no break-ins. She had a friend on the door guarding it for clients, and she was like, 2 men have arrived, and she was like, it's cool, let them in. I know them, it's cool. Didn't know what would happen that evening. So 4 of her friends were bound, duct tape behind their backs and laid on the floor and shot in the back of their head, execution style. She was also shot, but she wasn't duct taped. She was taken to a different room by one of the men, and she knew something was happening. She knew something was going down. She was like, take anything you want, take all the money, take all the drugs, I don't care, just leave me and my friends alone. So on that evening, she had Anthony Feeder, who was 37, Charles Halliwell, 36, Rosamund Dane, who was 36, and Stephen Keane, who was also 36. Not the author. When I first looked into this, I was like, she knew Stephen Keane well? Bloody hell. But no, it wasn't him. She was taken to the back room, and her friends were tied up at this point, held at gunpoint, like, you need to do as we say, because we've got the gun, we're in control, we've got the power. Once she was taken in the back room, she was shot in the head, and this was quite a close range. Okay, this was like, this suspect was standing just a few feet away from her, not even that. Unfortunately, Charles and Stephen were instantly killed. Unfortunately, they had no chance of survival. However, Anthony and Rosamund both survived. After the men shortly left, Anthony was basically lying in his own blood, and he managed to call the police. He was a hero in this because he saved not only his life, but he also saved Rosamond's, because if he wasn't able to do it, it probably would have been like a completely different story, basically. This happened at 7:27 p.m. There was actually surveillance, I can't fucking speak today. Surveillance camera. We said that like a right twat. Yeah, security camera. There you go. I should have just said that, not being so weird about it. And it showed two men walking up the stairs into her apartment and then leaving not even half hour after. So the police knew who it was, which is just like, wow, because just think if there was no footage, it would have been like a longer manhunt and they might not have even managed to find who it was.